Well, hello there. Welcome to Ron's living room. Got a horn to show you. It's kind of cool. It's interesting. It's not widely known. Sorry, I got the TV in the background. I'm watching Ohio State kick Tennessee's butt like crazy. What I got here is a Holton. Saw this and I'm like, I haven't seen one of those before. Somebody said, oh, Buddy Morrow, but I know Buddy Morrow didn't play this model. So I went scouring catalogs of Holton catalogs throughout the years, and I found it in there, and it's kind of cool. Let me show it to you here. Okay, so here's the vintage case, and of course it says Holton here, and it actually case isn't pretty good. The latches work nice, it's okay. So look at this. Okay, nice sleeves at the top would indicate that it's a more advanced horn, not necessarily the collegiate or the student horn. Case is in actually very nice shape. I like that. That's a nice touch there. That looks good. So here, let's look at the bell here. So if you look at the bell and you look at the etching pattern looks like a Holton 65. It's pretty much the same etching pattern as the 65, but if you look at it, it says it's the 160. If I can get my darn phone to focus. Come on, there you go. Holton 160. So after doing a lot of research, what I'm basically finding out is the Holton 160 is essentially the Holton 65 with a yellow brass bell. The Holton 65 has a red brass or rose brass bell, same with the Stratodyne. So this is the 160. And after doing some digging, I'm pleased to find that there's a whole mess of catalogs out there you can look at from the early 1900s all the way up to like 1960, 1970. And, this was in it. And there's a whole bunch of models that just aren't listed on, for example, like Cornucopia or the Holton Loyalist website. So I may post this list at some point in time, but yeah, they've got models coming out the yin yang. So no, this turned out really nice. It came in today. It didn't need much work. There was just a few dings in here that I had already removed. The tuning slide was basically, it was caved in. So, you can see it's lumpy, but it's open right now. It wasn't open before. I mean, it was flat in sides and inverted and concave and all kinds of stuff. So that's where this is now. I didn't spend a whole lot of time refining it because I wanted to play it, but yeah, I'm going to continue to refine this a little bit more, smooth it out, and no, this should be a great player. It's a 45 bore. So the 45 bore Holtons of the 1930s, 40s, and 50s were designed and built to compete with the King 2B, the Con 4H, the Con 24H, the Bach 6, the Bach 8, in those areas, that bore area. And what I found with Holtons is they're not necessarily the most open trombone that I've ever played, but they are certainly designed for high register playing. They're very supportive, and they seem to slot pretty well up there, especially with the right mouthpiece. Play something too big, it's not going to slot that great. So there you go. There you have it. This is I labeled it here. This is a 1956 Holton 160. It's basically built off the 65, the Buddy Morrow model, but without the rose brass. I couldn't help myself. I'm going to go ahead and do a playing demo on this Holton 160. All right, with my Marcinkiewicz. This is the 6E. Okay, because I have the 5GW. We're going to do the 6E, and I'm going to play along with Kyle Raftery's play along videos on YouTube. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but look it up, Kyle Raftery, Raftery. He made a whole mess of videos, play along videos during COVID, and he's on Patreon. I don't get anything for any of this, and he had to stop because he had a baby, and he's got to be dad. So right now he's not making anything new, but I'm going to go ahead and just play something lyrical. I'm going to do with that Elton John piece from Lion King. Okay? You know, I have to say, this has a really warm tone. I said something earlier about it not being a real big open blow. It's not, but, you know, it gives you just enough back pressure to kind of slow you down so you can be really lyrical and emotional with it. It has a very, you know, for a brass trombone, it has a very warm, pillowy feel to it when I'm playing. It's nice. It's not like this super blow through, you know, cut through air like a, you know, like an F-16 jet, like a King Supersonic. It just has a much warmer, comfy, it's very supported sound. You know what I mean? Anyway, hope you liked it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.